Most nonmetals produce acidic oxides when dissolved in water. Chemical properties of metals. Metals burning in air. When metals are burnt in air, they produce metal oxide. For example, when copper is burnt in air, it produces copper oxide, 2Cu plus O2 gives rise to 2CuO. Reaction of metals with oxygen. Metals like sodium and potassium are highly reactive with oxygen. They may catch fire by just exposing them to oxygen. That is the reason why they are stirred by immersing in kerosene. Metals such as magnesium, aluminium, zinc, and lead naturally form a thin oxide layer on their surfaces when exposed to air. This oxide layer acts as a protective barrier that prevents the underlying metal from further oxidation and corrosion. We can make this protective layer even thicker to improve its resistance to corrosion. Anodizing is a process to make a thicker protective layer on metals like aluminium. Anodizing process. A clean piece of aluminium is taken for the process. The aluminium piece is placed in a solution of dilute sulfuric acid and connected to an electrical circuit as the anode, means positive electrode. When electricity flows through the solution, oxygen gas is produced at the surface of the aluminium. This oxygen reacts with the aluminium to form a thicker oxide layer. This thicker oxide layer can be dyed in various colors to give the aluminium an attractive finish. Iron does not burn when heated, but iron filings burn vigorously when sprinkled into a flame. Silver and gold do not react with oxygen even at high temperatures. So, metal plus oxygen gives rise to metal oxide. Amphoteric oxides. Generally, metal oxides are basic in nature, but some metal oxides like aluminium oxide and zinc oxide show acidic as well as basic behavior. Such metal oxides are called amphoteric oxides. Solubility of metal oxides. Most of the metal oxides are insoluble in water, but sodium oxide and potassium oxide dissolve in water and produce alkalis. Na2O plus H2O gives rise to 2NaOH. K2O plus H2O gives rise to 2KOH.